Learning Guitar. Today we're moving past a few exercises. We're going to page 35. We're going to talk about some more chromatic notes, getting some scales, chromatic scales using I and M and M and A. And then we're going to work on Etude number 4 using our free stroke in arpeggio motion. So first we go up to exercise 29. Scales typically are played with picado, apoyando, meaning our rest stroke. So now in 2/4 time, we see that we have G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp. Then we naturalize to G and we start coming back the other way, right? So it's G, G flat, F, E, E flat, D, D flat, C, B, B flat, A flat. We repeat back to the beginning until we end on G. So when I play through this, I'm going to do I and M the first time, and when I repeat, I'm going to switch to M and A, so that way I work on both combinations of alternating I and M and alternating M and A. One, two, here it goes. Second line. Now M and A. Second line. So you should do the same thing, practice alternating this I and M, do the repeat with I and M as well, take a break, stop, relax, go back and do it with M and A several times so that you get used to using both finger techniques. Moving down now to Etude number 4, we're going to see, what I first want to point out is this dotted line that's happening here. The dotted line is here for our help for practice purposes, but it's not something you'll typically see in music. What's happening is we're going to play these arpeggios as eighth note rhythms, as it says. The only note that's written to hang out to ring is the dotted half note, which is the low A. Everything else is eighth notes. Now, the reason that this dotted line is written here on the second to last eighth note for or on the last eighth note even for every measure is to show us, even though this is written as an eighth note, we want as many notes as possible to ring out, giving the full body of the guitar, right? So, and even though I hit the low A, I never let go of the one on the second fret so that I could hear it the whole time. Let it ring over. Now I let the D ring over. Now I let G sharp ring over. Here there's nothing to ring over. Here I let C ring over. Follow the fingerings. Here I let F ring out. So when it's ringing out like that, it's usually because it has something in common with the next chord coming. Now I go to the third line, I let the A ring out. And here we could have had those dotted lines. So what I'll do now is I'll play this with tempo 80. Etude number 4. Everything is free stroke. Come back and watch this as many times as you can to get used to hearing it and playing along. 1, 2, 3. Here I go. because his eighth notes does seem a bit quick, I'm going to take it down to 60 so we can have a slow take. You'll have 2 takes to play along with. 2, 3, 1, and 2, and 3, and... All right, so you got the 2 different angles that you can be watching that technique out. There's 2 different tempos that you can play along with. Take your time, slow it down, make sure the technique and the tone are correct and even.